let me ask you something that might make you pause for a moment. Are you working a job or are you building a career? It might sound like a simple question, but the answer can change the way you see your entire future. Many people go to work every day, they clock in, they do their tasks, they get paid, and then they go home. That's a job. And that's okay. We all start somewhere. But what if I told you that you could take control of your direction, not just today, not just next week, but for the next 10, 20, even 30 years? That's what a career is all about. It's not just about making money. It's about growth, purpose, fulfillment, and becoming the person you truly want to be. When we talk about career, we're talking about something deeper than just where you work. It's the collection of your experiences, the choices you make, the challenges you overcome, the skills you build, and the story you're writing with your life. A job can be a part of your career, but a career is the bigger picture. It's like the difference between a single note and an entire song. Your job today is one note. Your career is the whole composition. Think about this. Two people can have the same job. Let's say both work as assistants in a company. One sees it as just a way to earn money and survive. The other sees it as a stepping stone, a chance to learn how a company operates, how teams communicate, how decisions are made. One is counting hours, the other is building something. That's the difference. That mindset is everything. You see, most people are taught from a young age to get a good job. We're told to study hard, pass exams, go to university, and find a stable job. And yes, stability matters. We need to pay bills, support families, and feel secure. But there's often a missing conversation. No one really teaches us how to build a career. No one sits us down and says, think long term. What kind of person do you want to become through your work? What kind of life do you want your work to support? So let's have that conversation now. Building a career starts with a shift in mindset. Instead of asking, what job can I get? You begin asking, what direction do I want to grow in? What skills do I want to master? What kinds of problems do I want to solve in the world? When you think like that, your choices become more strategic. You're no longer chasing random jobs. You're building a ladder, and each step you take brings you closer to the vision you have for yourself. Now, maybe you're thinking, but I don't even know what I want to do yet. I don't have a degree. I'm working in a job that has nothing to do with my passion. That's okay. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be to start. You don't build a career by knowing everything from the beginning. You build it by being intentional every day, wherever you are. You look around and you ask, what can I learn here? Who can I learn from? What small skill can I practice? What responsibility can I take? You can build a career from any job if you treat it as a learning experience. For example, let's say you're working in a supermarket, organizing shelves. It might not sound glamorous, but you can learn discipline. You can observe how the managers handle problems. You can practice communicating with different types of customers. You can notice how logistics work, how products are ordered, stored, and displayed. If you're curious, everything becomes a lesson. That's how careers are built, not from big jumps, but from small steps taken consistently with purpose. One of the most powerful things you can do is start learning something new every day. It doesn't have to be big. Even 10 or 20 minutes spent reading, watching educational videos, or practicing a new skill can change your life over time. If you learn one idea a day, that's 365 ideas a year. If you improve just 1% each day, in 1 year, you won't recognize the person you used to be. And here's another truth. Your soft skills matter just as much as your technical skills. Being able to speak clearly, to manage your time, to work in a team, to lead when needed. These are not nice to have. These are essential. In fact, in many careers, these are what help people move up the ladder. You can be excellent at your technical tasks, but if you don't know how to communicate or solve problems, it's harder to grow. So, wherever you are right now, whether you're just starting out or thinking of changing directions, remember that your career is not a fixed path. It's flexible. You can shape it. You can rewrite it. You can decide to start again. You are not stuck. In fact, let's talk about changing careers. Maybe you've been working in one field for 5, 10, even 15 years, and you feel tired or bored or like you've hit a wall. That's not failure. That's awareness. And that awareness is the first step towards something better. Many people change careers more than once in their lives. It's not a sign of confusion. It's a sign of growth. If you're thinking of changing careers, begin by reflecting. Ask yourself, what do I enjoy doing? What kinds of tasks energize me? What people often come to me for? Then do some research. Read about other industries. Talk to people who work in those fields. Try free online courses to get a taste of what's out there. You don't have to quit your job right away. You can start building your new path slowly and safely. And when you're ready, start rebranding yourself. Update your resume. Rewrite your story. Instead of saying, I was just a teacher, you say, I've spent 10 years developing communication, leadership, and mentoring skills, and now I'm applying them to a new role in content strategy. You connect the dots. You show the value you bring. Remember, you are more than your job title. You are your abilities, your character, your experiences, and your potential. And that potential doesn't disappear because you're changing directions. It grows. There is another idea I want to explore. Passion. We hear this word a lot. Follow your passion, people say. Do what you love. And that's beautiful advice, but also dangerous, because not everyone finds their passion right away. And even if you love something, turning it into a career can be complicated. So, do you have to love your job to build a good career? Not necessarily, but you should feel a sense of purpose. You should feel that your work matters to you, to others, or to the world. Maybe your job gives you stability. Maybe it helps others. Maybe it supports your creativity. Maybe it's a stepping stone towards something bigger. That's enough. If you find both passion and purpose, amazing. If not, don't wait for magic. Build meaning through effort. Often, we don't find purpose, we create it. Now, let's talk about the skills that matter most in any career. You might think it depends on the field, and yes, each industry has its own tools, but there are universal skills that can help you succeed anywhere. First, communication. Being able to express your thoughts clearly, to listen actively, and to write professionally. These are superpowers. Second, problem solving. Companies don't just want workers, they want thinkers, people who notice problems and suggest solutions. Third, time management. The ability to organize your day, prioritize tasks, and meet deadlines is gold. Fourth, emotional intelligence. Understanding how people feel, how to respond calmly under pressure, and how to work in a team without drama, these are often the key to long-term success. And fifth, lifelong learning. The world changes fast. Technology evolves. Industries shift. If you stop learning, you fall behind. So stay curious, stay open. With these skills, you become not just employable, but adaptable, and that's what protects your career through change. We live in an amazing time. Thanks to the internet, careers are no longer limited by geography. You can work remotely. You can freelance for companies in other countries. You can sell your skills online. You can build a personal brand, share your knowledge, and create new opportunities even from your bedroom. This is powerful. You are not limited by where you live or what school you went to. You are limited only by how much you're willing to learn, grow, and show up consistently. Use the tools around you. Explore platforms like LinkedIn, YouTube, Upwork, Coursera. The world is open if you're ready to explore it. But here's the final truth I want to leave you with. Careers take time. We live in a world of speed, fast food, fast Wi-Fi, fast likes on social media. But career growth doesn't work like that. It's slow. It's steady. It requires patience. The most successful people you admire, whether in business, science, art, or leadership, they didn't rise in a month. They showed up every day. They failed, they learned, and they kept going. So don't rush. Don't compare your journey to